asked about all the endorsements that she got in the papers, she waited Bill de Blasio would have loved an endorsement from the New York Times, and the only reason why he's critical of it is because of the sour drinks.
You know, the Times in their endorsement make clear that they want the status quo to continue. And I don't want the status quo to continue. It's just that simple. I don't want to support fourth term. And, you know, none of us knew what they would say until they wrote it. But when you read it, it's abundantly clear. They want more of the same. And I don't think more of the same is going to help the city. I don't think it's designed to address our inequality crisis. I don't think most New Yorkers want more of the same. I think they want real change.
Were you surprised at all with the endorsement? Because I read it and I kept waiting for the paragraph when they were going to say something about the third term, and they never mentioned it.
Well, all I can say is it was very clearly an endorsement of the status quo. It was very clearly arguing that things should just continue as they are. And I think in the end that doesn't reflect what people are experiencing in the city. I mean, right now, you know, I do know what I say. I say we're living in a tale of two cities, but I didn't make up the concept. It's what people are living. These inequalities have become incredibly difficult for people, and you know, 46% of the people in the city at or near the poverty level. That's not an acceptable reality. So if the Times wants a fourth Bloomberg term and they think that Christine Quinn is going to be the fourth Bloomberg term, that's their choice. But I don't think that's what the people want.
Bill Thompson is up on TV with an ad saying very specifically that you lied and you're stop and frisk ad, and you lied about his position. Are you surprised that he's taken it to this level, and what's your response to that?
I can't judge his strategy. I can only say it's abundantly clear that the facts are the facts. There are three major platforms or three major items in the reform package to end the stop and frisk era: a new police commissioner, an independent inspector general, and a legal ban on racial profiling. Bill Thompson opposed 2 out of 3. That's a fact, and he can claim anything he wants, but the fact is, I think there's a very clear consensus. You certainly saw it in the city council the other day, that we need all of these changes if we're going to actually make progress on this issue. Now, I came out very clearly, very boldly, and said, independent inspector general, absolutely; racial profiling ban, absolutely; new police commissioner, absolutely; and I'm the only Democrat that says all 3 of those things can and must happen. Those are facts.
But that's your metric that you're saying that's the way to stop pressure reform it fundamentally. Is there no other way to do it, or no other approach? I mean, you could argue there are many paths.
People can argue. That's part of any political debate, is for people to argue different positions. But I think here the difference is this has become a huge and intractable problem. You're talking about millions of stops over the last decade. You're talking about a fundamentally troubled relationship between police and community and neighborhoods all over the city. This is not an easy, quick fix situation. We're not looking for a Band-Aid here. And part of why I think we're gaining more and more support on this issue is that people who are experiencing this phenomenon, people understand the depth of the crisis created by the overuse of stop and frisk, want substantial change. They don't want a Band-Aid. They want serious change, and they know the history here. It's been, unfortunately, a very troubled history. It's not going to change with the same police commissioner. It's not going to change with having an inspector general who's not independent. It's time for substantial change to bring police and community back together, and those are facts.
Bill Thompson and Quinn are also saying that some of your plans would require law making interventions behind the sky.
I think they have obviously very little understanding of history. The previous mayors, Mayor Bloomberg and his predecessors, have gone to Albany with the support of the city council and gotten the opportunity to create local taxes when needed. Mayor Bloomberg famously, after 9/11, thought it was crucial to raise the city income tax level so we could get on with recovery. Albany agreed. I'm saying we have a crisis in our public schools. Too many kids are being left behind. We're going to ask those who are wealthy, those who make $500,000 or more, to do a little more to help us so we can have things like full-day pre-K and after school for middle school kids. I think not only does the public believe that's the right thing to do, I believe a vast majority of the city council in the next term will agree that's the right thing to do, and Albany will defer to the local will of the mayor and the city council. That's been the tradition.
Bill, may I ask you more generally how the campaign's going with last-minute challenges and things?
We feel very, very good. Obviously, we've been picking up support intensely, particularly in the last few weeks. We feel great about the way this public debate is going, because it's really getting to the issues. For a while there, it wasn't as focused on the issues, but now it is. We're talking about fundamentally addressing the problem of inequality in the city, ending the stop and frisk era, getting the kind of support our schools need and parents need again with a tax on the wealthy, and people are responding more and more every day, and we feel great about where things are going.
Are there any challenges to getting the vote out?
There's always challenges getting the vote out, and I'm very proud of my campaign team because they've been focused from day one on identifying our voters and making sure they're highly organized to be mobilized for Election Day. We feel very confident about our ability to do that. Thank you very much.